beautiful.
Can we get
I don't know. Oh, wait. Oh man. Look at you.
You look good.
So good.
Logan, the day is finally here. The day we've known was inevitable since the early days of our relationship. The day we become husband and wife. From the first night we went out in Fort Collins, after you'd been my gym crush for 2 years, and I finally lucked out and got your number. I knew something was different. Something felt right. You saw all the sides of me. The gym girl, the old party animal, the lost soul searching for what her future held, and you showed me a level of compatibility I didn't know existed. You meshed with all of my jagged edges, and I ended up not just finding love, but finding my home. Logan, you're my best friend, my motivator, my calm in the chaos who makes me laugh and act unapologetically like me. You've helped me become the best version of myself through my sobriety journey, fitness goals, and even my ridiculous running and reading goals. But on the flip side, you've also never denied me a sweet treat, a fun caffeinated drink, or my favorite tacos from Frida's. You've shown me a level of respect, kindness, compassion, and friendship most people aren't lucky enough to experience. For the past 4 years, we have loved different versions of each other, and I promise to continue to do exactly that. I promise to help you grow and evolve into the best version of yourself, just as you've helped me grow into the strong, secure woman I am today. I promise to continue to learn from you, whether it be about the latest and greatest in the gun world, how to invest or fix something around the house, or how to be patient and gentle. Along with showing patience, I promise to support you, your dreams, and your hobbies. I will be by your side through life or career changes, and while you tinker or build Legos. I promise to balance you out, to tell you when to slow down and pause, and to hold your hand when life speeds up or gets rocky. I promise to be your teammate in life through fun date night activities, hard conversations, parenthood, or whatever life throws at us. I promise to take care of you through sickness and health, even if sick Logan is sassy Logan. And I promise to forgive you for passing your sickness off to me, even if it's the week of our wedding. And finally, I promise to have fun with you. Whether it be a Tuesday night rock concert, a fancy vacation, or just a trip to Sam's Club. I know we will always make memories, crack jokes, or find peace in each other's company. Thank you for being the one person to choose me, accept me, and love me wholly as I am. I've joked about us being inseparable from day one, but it's true. Now let's go make us legally inseparable. I love you, Logan Berry.
Sami, it was a challenge to put into words all I feel toward you. I'm bad at expressing myself. You're literally my better half. You bring out the best in me and you keep me grounded. You're my favorite place to be and my favorite person to be with. I want to do everything with you. I know you said you didn't want to hear the whole I promise to be with you through like the ups and the downs and the good and the bad, but really that is like what I vowed to do. It's easy to be the good and loving partner when things are easy and simple. But I will always love you and we'll make it through tough times. I know we've had some ups and downs together, and loving you and having you by my side makes the hard times smooth. When things get rocky, that's when our bond will get tested, and I promise I'll always strive to put us first. Not me, not you, but us. I vow and promise to be in your corner at every turn. I'll be your number one fan, your supporter, and your best friend. I always want to be that cheerleader. It's you and me against the world. I couldn't be more grateful for everything that you have done and continue to do for me and us. I can't promise to be perfect because no one is, but I can promise to never stop loving you. And over the last 4 years, I've loved you more and more every single day. I'll always cook for you so you don't have to be chef baby. On top of it all, I always promise to make you laugh and to laugh with you. We have a lot of fun. Everything is so much more fun with you by my side, all our adventures. And it's about time that I can finally call you my wife. So let's go get married.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you.
Well, today we gather to celebrate the marriage of Sami and Logan. Two people who are not only partners, but they are best friends in every sense of the word, every day. I recently asked Logan and Sami to share with me individually what they most appreciated about the other person. You guys ready to hear each other's answers? Okay. Sami, even before you officially met, Logan observed and deeply appreciated what he calls your disciplined excellence. It started with an observation in the gym, but he has learned it runs much deeper than a workout. He loves your intentionality. You take your commitment seriously, and you push for excellence in all things, from changing lifestyle habits to running a half marathon, to reading over 120 books in 1 year. It's impressive. I got through 10 Dr. Seuss books last year. You amaze Logan. Sami Logan is also drawn to your compassion for others. He describes you as an intensely kind-hearted, always thinking of others first. And Logan predicts you will find him not the brightest at times, and perhaps even annoying, but he still has no doubt you love him deeply and will always go above and beyond. Logan, Sami loves your level-headedness and calming demeanor. She's not always like that, so she says, and you keep her grounded. She says you are the peace in her chaos. Logan, Sami also deeply appreciates your work ethic. It is second to none, and I think any of us who know you feel the same way. But it means a lot to her. When things important to her need done, you often recognize the need and get it knocked out before she even asks you. She's also drawn to your drive and your passion. From running your own business to helping others grow theirs. She sees you as a passionate and goal-oriented person, and she sees that as being critical in your marriage as you support one another. Sami and Logan, when things get hard in your marriage, and they will get hard, remember these things that first drew you to each other. Remind each other often that you are deeply loved. Never stop working on building that solid foundation. But even beyond yourself, there's an even more solid foundation in Christ. When we commit our relationships and our marriages to the Lord, we have even more access to what's called the fruits of the Spirit. And that's love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. If we demonstrate those in our marriage, we're doing pretty well, right? Don't forget you are running this race of life together. Support each other through the challenges, remind one another to rest when it's needed, and celebrate life's victories side by side, and face life's setbacks hand in hand. May your love remain playful. May your romance, guys, stay a top priority for you. Your communication honest and your foundation strong. And when life calls for endurance, may your friendship persevere and move you forward. With gratitude for the love we witnessed today, we celebrate and bless your union as you begin it together. Let's pray. Dear Lord, we thank you for bringing Sami and Logan together. This day is no accident. It is orchestrated by you. And we are grateful for the ways you have blessed them and given them a desire to show sacrificial love to one another. Thank you that in giving your life for us, you have set the example of true sacrificial love. May Sami and Logan experience your love for them and share it with each other every day of their marriage. We ask that you bless their marriage with patience and kindness and an unwavering commitment to one another and ultimately to you. Lord, fill their home with peace and laughter and your guiding presence. Sami and Logan, take a moment and turn around and look at your friends who are here today. Look around and take in the moment. See the sea of faces that are here today, people who love you, support you, and care deeply about the life you are building together. You are surrounded by people who cherish you and people who you cherish. These are the people who will celebrate with you in joyful moments and stand with you when challenges lie ahead. Let this moment remind you that you never walk this journey alone. Today we pause to recognize the choice that brings us here, a choice made with full hearts and clear intention. Sami, I'm going to ask you some questions here, and when I ask them, if you agree, just say I do at the end, okay? Sami, do you choose Logan as the person you will walk through life with, your partner and your closest friend? Do you promise to love him not only in moments of joy, but also in moments of uncertainty? To listen with patience, to speak with kindness, and stand beside him through all that life brings. Logan, do you choose Sami as the person you will walk through life with, your partner and your closest friend? Do you promise to love her not only in moments of joy, but also in moments of uncertainty, to listen with patience, to speak with kindness, and stand beside her through all that life brings? Before their family and friends, Sami and Logan have declared their intention to love one another and to build a life grounded on friendship and trust and enduring commitment. Should we exchange some rings? Yeah? Here, hold on just a second. I'm going to give you each a ring, okay? Sorry.
You do answer.
That's all right. Sami and Logan have already exchanged private vows and shared their heartfelt promises with each other. And today, they will seal those promises with the giving of rings. Each of you look at the ring in your hand. The circle of a ring represents eternity, an unbroken promise, and a love without end. The metal of the ring is both strong and flexible, like a marriage itself. It can endure the pressures of life while also being shaped and strengthened with care and patience and attention. When you look at your rings in the years ahead, may they remind you not only of the vows you made today, but also the fun and the joy and adventure that lies ahead together. Sami, please repeat after me. With this ring, I give you my heart. With this ring, I give you my heart. I'll let you do that.
With this ring, I give you my heart.
I promise to lift you up.
I promise to lift you up.
And stand strong beside you.
And stand strong beside you.
Choosing you every day as your wife.
Choosing you every day as your wife.
Logan, please repeat after me. With this ring, I give you my heart.
With this ring, I give you my heart.
I promise to lift you up.
I promise to lift you up
and stand strong beside you.
and stand strong beside you.
Choosing you every day.
Choosing you every day
as your husband.
As your husband.
By the vows you have spoken and the promises you have made and the love you have declared here today, it is my honor to present you as husband and wife. Logan, you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great joy to present to you for the first time as a married couple, Mr. and Mrs. Logan Emirati.
Sami and Logan, Emirati. I'm Casey, the father of the bride, and this is my wife, Carrie. I'd also like to introduce Greg and Michelle Emirati over this table over here, as well as John Holster for officiating the marriage. A very good job, much appreciated. I think you had mentioned Sami as far as running and a little bit about half marathon, things like that. But now for the funny Sami story. When she was, about 4 years old, I think. They had the thing at CSU on the quad, or I guess they call it the oval. And it was like a turkey trot type of thing or something like that. And she was up for it. And of course, Zach being 2 years older, a little bit of competition between the two. But, Sami was dressed in a nice little, like a purple track type running suit with little white, cute kind of running shoes. Just nothing but cuteness, just amazing. Anyhow, the kids were at the starting line, and this guy went and popped the balloon, and instead of shooting something, I don't know, I guess you couldn't do that with the kids, but popped the balloon. A little confusion at first, because I don't know if you remember, but some kids took off, and then he said something about, well, no, it can't run yet. But anyhow, Zach took off, left her in the dust, and it took a little bit, but Sami just kind of stood there. And then, I don't know if you gave her a book or what you did, but Carrie tried to coax her along, get her moving a little bit, and she took off, and within minutes she was several feet from the starting line. But Zach took off, and he was almost gone. And once she got around the corner a little bit, I'm not too sure. I know she was pushing her, but I'm not sure if did you ever pick her up and take her across the quad or anything like that? Because it took a while, but Zach comes across the finish line, red-faced and puffing. And a while later, Sami comes across the finish line with Mom still there and her still holding this book. I guess it was a picture book or something like that. And the crowd loved it. Sami goes across and finished the job. She did what she set out to do. And the people that really liked it were the ones who had to wait for her to cross the line so they could take down the banners and all the lines and all the cones and all that kind of stuff, because they wanted to go. There was a parade start, so they wanted to go somewhere. Well, now she's all grown up and married. Logan, Carrie and I couldn't be happier that you chose Sami to choose to live the rest of your life with. From what we've seen so far, the love is there to keep your bond strong. But I've also seen what I like to refer to as compatibility, to just plain old get along. And that speaks volumes. Rough patches will surely come along in your marriage. Usually that just means there's some work to do. You can debate and you can do this and that, but sooner or later you have to get to work to take care of problems. Page 9. Now, the advice thing. Have to do it. When Carrie and I got married, we received, of course, many cards with well wishes. But there's a particular one that I saved for about 33 years now that kind of rang true with me. It said, "Love is not two lives joined as one, but two lives connected, yet separate. A comfortable balance of commitment and freedom." This means many things, of course, but it kind of means to respect each other's likes. Respect each other's dreams, goals, and passions, even though they may not be the same as yours. Respect differences even in the simple stuff. I don't like grocery shopping. So if Carrie would have told me when we got married that I was expected to go with her once or twice a week to the grocery store, I'd be in the nut house and Sami might have never been born. So, there's another one. It's a quote from a guy named Randy Commissar, which it was something that was given to me many years ago. It showed a picture of a sailboat and this little verse next to it. And then I found out Randy Commissar was an attorney who wrote on the side. So, but it's still cool. It says, "Then there is the most dangerous risk of all, the risk of spending your life not doing what you want on the bet you can buy yourself the freedom to do it later." There's a thing about working your whole life and then retiring at the end and then seeing the world and all that kind of stuff. But these days it's like you have to arrange to buy some of that freedom now and keep that going. Try to always have an approaching date on your calendar, that represents something you're going to look forward to. And it doesn't have to be the vacation in, Europe or anything like that, but little bites at a time. When we were all kids, nothing went by faster than summer vacation. You ain't seen nothing yet. We live in an age of acceleration. Always a lot going on. I guess the bottom line is don't turn your back on the passage of time. It's going to run away from you. So get in there and take advantage of it. Dream, not of maybe someday, but dream of when. Do some planning, then put it on the calendar. As you get older, you'll want to look back fondly on the memories of all the things you've done. Those memories will be proof of a life well lived. Also remember that if you need help, you have plenty of family to help you out. So in closing, never forget the vows that you took today. The respect for those vows, supported by love, truth, and decency, will keep that marriage bond strong and everlasting. You want to say anything? Okay.
So in closing, I'd really like to thank you all for your love and support for this amazing couple. We wouldn't be here, they wouldn't be here without you all. So thank you so much. And let's have a good time!
Now let's raise a glass to Sami and Logan, celebrate their marriage, and wish them the best. Cheers.
I don't want to cry, sorry. Sami, you deserve somebody who sees you fully and chooses you every single day, and Logan, you've done just that. You've shown Sami what it means to be loved through every season of her life, and Lord knows there's been some tough ones. Logan, you get to spend the rest of your life with somebody who stands by you with the same steadiness and grace that you've given her. Sami, I'm so proud of you and so grateful that I got to stand next to you today. No matter where life takes us, I'm proud to call you my best friend. So let's raise a glass to gym friends turned to lovers and husbands. Here's to Sami and Logan.
Logan and I grew up in the same town, went to the same middle and high school together, but throughout those youthful years, we were never close. I would put our relationship at best as just acquaintances. I think part of the reason why we weren't exactly close was because Logan and his big brain were always in AP classes and involved in extracurricular activities, while I was falling asleep in class being told my excessively loud breathing was causing a disruption to the other students. Our friendship starts a little later in life when one day I ran into Logan at what was the 24-hour fitness in Greeley. He was a personal trainer there and I was just a regular member. I had recognized Logan but was always too introverted to say anything until one day Logan came up to me and said, "Hey man, we should get a lift in sometime." Mind you, I'm always skeptical when someone says, "Let's get a lift in," because most of the time I'm genuinely disappointed in the effort that people put forth. But that first day that I worked out with Logan, I could tell that this man was different. I could tell that this man was clinically insane. And I loved it. You can assess quite a bit about a person based off the amount of effort they're willing to exert into their own personal health. And that has always been something that I admired about Logan, is that regardless of the full day at work that he's had, whether it was installing cabinets with his father or a full day of training clients, Logan never made the excuse of, "I'm too tired to train today," or "I don't have time to work out." I say all that to say this, Sami, any individual that is willing to work as hard as this man does in every aspect of his life is willing to put forth that same effort into his relationship with his significant other. You've got yourself an extremely special human being now as your husband, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds for the both of you. Congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Kelby. I am Logan's little sister, and now the official sister-in-law of Sami, which is super exciting. And I just want to start out tonight with one of my favorite quotes that goes along with siblings, and it's by Susie Caseman. It says, "Siblings are like branches of a tree. We grow in different directions, yet our roots remain as one." And with little over a 10-year age gap between me and Logan, we have had very different growing ups. Logan has watched me grow from being a newborn, now into adulthood, going away to college. And some of my favorite childhood memories of us together are our trips to Dairy Queen. Me and Logan used to be Dairy Queen addicts. He would always get his Orange Julius, had to be orange, and I would get my cherry dipped cone. And I remember that often when we were kids, as he would take me out there. And when he was in high school, he wasn't always too busy. And we'd always be down for a sweet treat. I also remember our intense board games and hide and seek. We always found a way to make it fun, but Logan was the rule master. He had to know the rules. He was making sure everyone was in line. And I will never forget the summer that he babysat me, and we watched endless movies on a VHS player, and that was the summer that I pretty much swore off books forever. Our parents blame him for my lack of wanting to read. And from that point on, movies really became our thing. And honestly, today they still are. Every time, even when I come home from college, even though we're both busy, we're always trying to find a movie to watch together. And those memories just feel like yesterday, but now we're here, and life has brought us both to new places. Our laughs and adventures have turned into bigger milestones, like Logan getting his first dog in a house with Sami, to me moving away and leaving home to go to college. And as we got older, I watched Logan's determination, entrepreneurship spirit grow. He's the kind of person who knows what he wants and goes after it. The hard work and grit and values are all thanks to our parents who installed that in both of us and made us who we are today. I've watched him travel and live in different countries, learn new skills, languages, and push through both highs and lows. Through it all, he's always shown perseverance and strength. Just like that quote says, we may grow in different directions and add new leaves of knowledge and experiences, but along the way, our roots will keep us connected. And I truly cannot imagine having Logan not as my brother. Now moving on to Sami. One of my first memories of you was right when I turned 16 at my cowgirl-themed birthday party, Red Bull bar and all. I just knew right away that you'd be a great addition to our family. And I know that your personality and attitude has always brought us closer, from getting our nails done to our TJ Maxx runs to our movie nights at your guys' house. I've just been lucky to get to know you over the past few years, and I can't wait for more memories to come. Sami, you're kind, fun, and such a great match for Logan. I'm so happy you guys found each other. I wish you both a lifetime of happiness, laughter, and movie nights. So if everyone will raise their glass and we'll do cheers to the happy couple.
Growing up, Sami and I were always closely involved in each other's lives and there for each other. From setting up forts, battling out Guitar Hero, or simply just being there when I needed help, you could say she was like my partner in crime. Sami, you've grown tremendously from the little sister I grew up with who would help create snow tunnels in the front yard. You built yourself to be a strong, educated woman who has chosen a career of service to the community, a truly noble virtue, if I may say. Logan, you're the one we've all been waiting for. Your determined, disciplined, and caring personality is a perfect complement to Sami, and you truly help her shine. Over the last several years, I'm truly fortunate to have gotten to know you better and better. I'm happy to welcome you to the family, not just as a brother-in-law and uncle to my children, but as a true friend for life. Logan and Sami, as you start this exciting new chapter in your life, remember some advice. Marriage demands continued patience and grace. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Never lose sight of your love for each other and what brought you together in the first place. I love you both. Now let's raise a glass to the newlyweds. Cheers!
Some say love is a winding road, carves a map through the darkest night. Some say love takes a heavy load, helps someone make the burden light, teaches you not to hold too tight. You and I have come a long way together. You and I got along.
Who made the first move? Who said I love you first? Who is the better cook? Who is more organized? Who has a better fashion sense? Who chooses where you go for dinner? Who is the messiest? Who stays up the latest? Who wakes up first? Who is the bigger planner? Who has better taste in music? Who has better taste in movies? Who takes the longest to get ready? binge watch a show.